everybody, happy Thursday. So today in my Home Fragrance Week extravaganza, I'm going to share with you my top picks for fall wax melts from Scentsy, as well as the Scentsationals line and the Better Homes and Gardens line from Walmart. So I have quite a bit to share with you. I really do enjoy melting wax just as much as I enjoy burning candles. The melting of wax is a little bit safer in terms of like being able to like have that home fragrance stuff going when I leave the house. I never leave a candle burning when I leave the house, so it's nice for me to be able to come home and still have the house smelling really good. And so wax melting is something that I definitely do quite frequently, and I also just do in conjunction with a lot of the candles that I burn. So I'm going to go ahead and start with some fall picks from Scentsy. The first one I'm going to start with is actually their new Coconut Pumpkin Pie. This is the fragrance of the month for September. I'm going to put my Scentsy lady's contact information down below. Her name is Lisa. She's absolutely fantastic. We've actually become friends like through YouTube. What I like about Lisa is that she's always very honest about the fragrances. She knows what I like, so she can make suggestions, but she's never pushy with me. And I adore her like on lots of different levels. But as like a consultant, she's really great because, you know, if you're super curious about something, she can send you a small sample of it. She's just absolutely fantastic. So if you don't have a Scentsy consultant, check her out down below. But she told me about the Coconut Pumpkin Pie, which I don't know if I already said, but it's the fragrance of the month for September. And oh man, you guys, this smells good. This smells like pumpkin pie filling with the sweetness of a coconut and a touch of maple syrup. It's pretty friggin' amazing. It's totally a bakery scent, so if you don't like that, stay away from this one, but it's amazing. And what I actually love to mix this with is sugar cookie. So I will do 1 cube of each. This is what the back of the bars look like. So I just break off 1 cube of each, put it in my warmer, let it go, and it basically smells like a pumpkin pie with like a touch of like coconutty sweetness and maple syrup. It smells like I'm baking, but I'm not, which is great because I don't normally bake. But these two are definitely top picks for me. Sugar cookie on its own is always a staple year round, but I especially like it in the fall because it does have that nice like classic sugar cookie scent. So anyway, I picked up several bars of the coconut pumpkin pie, as well as a couple more of the sugar cookie. And what I like to do with Scentsy is you can kind of make your own bundle. And when you buy 6 bars, you actually only end up paying for 5 of them. Scentsy bars are $5 each, but I do notice that a lot of times my Scentsy cubes last a day or two longer than some of the Walmart scents do. So they kind of, I think, balance out in price, like, versus how long you can melt them. So I don't know. To me, some of the fragrances that you can get through Scentsy are pretty unique and things that you can't necessarily find at Walmart. So anyway, not that I have to like justify it, but I know sometimes people look at Scentsy and go, well, those are $5 a bar. And these are too. But there is a difference, I think, in the amount of time with most Scentsy bars that I can like burn them. Like I expect my fragrance cubes to be pretty strong. So usually with the Better Homes and Gardens, I will change these out every day or two. I can usually go every 3, sometimes even 4 days with the Scentsy ones. So, okay. Next, honey pear cider. This is like an all-time favorite. This smells so good, you guys. This smells like pear and cider, like apple cider. It's basically a pear apple cider drink. That's what it smells like. You've got your cinnamon in here, your sweetness. It's so good, you guys. This is a must-have for fall. It's really fresh. It's clean. If you like fruity scents, this is a great fall fruity scent. Pumpkin roll. So pumpkin roll is really delicious. Oh man, this smells like pumpkin, cinnamon. You know what, it smells more like a donut to me than it does like a pumpkin roll. So it smells like a pumpkin donut essentially. You have that kind of like sugary glaze smell in there as well. Oh man, it's good. I like to also mix this one with sugar cookie. So usually both of these together give me like this really heavenly like bakery type scent. So pumpkin roll is another must-have for fall from Scentsy. Then there's Everything Nice. Everything Nice is wonderful, you guys. Oh, this smells like a snickerdoodle cookie kind of. It's definitely very sweet. It has that hint of like clove and cinnamon and sugar. It's definitely a very fall fragrance, but it can also carry you over into Christmas time because it just kind of, especially again, if you melt it with sugar cookie. This is why I buy this stuff in bulk, because this is an absolutely amazing one to mix with any of these that I'm showing you here. But it basically just gives you like a warm, like either fall or holiday cookie type scent. So again, kind of a must-have for a bakery person because you can mix it with lots of different things and it's amazing. Pumpkin marshmallow. So this one I definitely need to mix with another cube because this by itself smells like canned pumpkin, like pure Libby's canned pumpkin. Now that doesn't sound totally appealing, but when I mix this with actually this one from Better Homes and Gardens, this is Vanilla Cookie Crunch, it gives me like a pumpkin pie scent that I absolutely love. So pumpkin marshmallow doesn't exactly smell like pumpkin marshmallow. It smells like canned pumpkin, but it's the perfect thing to mix with other bars. Like I've mixed it with Everything Nice and that was really lovely. Like I said, sugar cookie, you could do sugar cookie, or Vanilla Cookie Crunch is actually a really great combo to give you that like literally like a pumpkin pie type scent. So these two together are fantastic. And then the last one that I want to mention is Autumn Blaze Maple. This one is probably the most different. It's a very fresh, like outdoorsy scent. It has like a muskiness to it, but not in like a gross, dirty, like forest floor kind of musty way or musky way. Just very like subtle, just lovely, but like very fall. Like it reminds me of a cold fall day, like kind of like the scent of like leaves and cold air and maybe some like some faint hints of like apple in there as well. It's really, really nice. Maybe like an oak or cedar type of note. It's really very lovely. So I do have to say that Autumn Blaze Maple is a great choice as well. I'm going to take a break real quick because I hear Stella calling me and I think she needs a snack. So I will be right back with my Walmart and my, well, my Walmart Scentsationals and Better Homes and Gardens picks. So 1 second. Back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's talk about some picks from Walmart. These are obviously really inexpensive. You can find Scentsationals and Better Homes and Gardens at basically all Walmart stores. So first, I'm going to start out with my all-time favorite. I've already shown you guys this guy, but it's the Vanilla Cookie Crunch. This one's nice. It comes in the 12-pack, and it's $3.75. So you actually save a quarter by just buying it in this larger pack. Vanilla Cookie Crunch is life, basically. I mix this with so many different wax melts. This is sort of a must-have in my book for bakery lovers because you can literally mix it with anything. You can mix it with the coconut pumpkin pie, the Everything Nice, even with sugar cookie. It just is so insanely lovely, and I just cannot get enough of this. I know a lot of us really love this one, so it's definitely a staple. Okay, limited edition from Better Homes and Gardens. This is the A Thankful Harvest, and this is basically this is a pumpkin scent that is very, how would I put this? It's not spicy and it's not overly sweet. It's actually a pretty like neutral kind of pumpkin scent. It's definitely not bakery. It's more of like a fresh pumpkin with like a hint of like apple in there. It's really nice. And this is one that I actually just like to melt on its own, and it's not terribly overpowering. It's kind of nice to pair with other candles that have like a fruitier scent to them. Maybe like the Sparkling Pear Riesling from Bath and Body Works, or Apple Pumpkin from Yankee, or Pumpkin Apple from Bath and Body Works. So this is a really nice one to pair with those fruitier types of candles, just to have in the background to maybe soften them up a little bit, because this is just really, really nice. It's honestly one that you have to smell. It's really kind of hard to explain, but it is really, really nice. So this is one that I highly recommend. And this one, most of these I've actually I bought a backup of this one. Most of these I've actually used quite a bit. I switched over to wax, fall type scents a couple weeks ago. So this is the Farm Apple Pumpkin. This is fantastic. This is the one to basically help you maximize your either Apple Pumpkin or Pumpkin Apple from Bath and Body Works and Yankee Candle. Basically, this is mostly a dupe for both of those. It's not exactly dead on, but if you are looking to make either of those even stronger, melt this at the same time. It's very, very similar. It has like an apple cider type scent. It's a little heavier on the cinnamon than either of those two fragrances are, because those don't have like a ton of cinnamon in them. This has like that hint of I want to say mulling spices kind of mixed with apple and like a fresh pumpkin scent. It's really lovely. So Farm Apple Pumpkin is definitely a must try for the fall if you're looking for something nice and fresh. This one, I have to mention this. It's Exotic Amber Woods. This is actually a dupe for Yankee Candle's Pumpkin Wreath. If you love that one, you will love this. They smell exactly the same. It's more of like an earthy pumpkin scent. It definitely has some muskiness to it. This isn't for everybody, so it's definitely one you want to smell before you grab it and just leave the store. You want to open this and you want to smell it, because it's very strong when you're melting it, and it's not something that you really want to melt if you don't like the fragrance of it. It does have that muskiness to it, very earthy, like pumpkin-based scent. It's very fall. It's almost masculine, so keep that in mind. But a great pick for the fall. What is this one? Oh, whipped pumpkin cream. I actually finished this completely already. This one I have to say is a very sweet pumpkin. It's extremely sweet. It's a very sugary pumpkin with like a little hint of cinnamon in it. I feel like a lot of these descriptions are very similar, because I kind of tend to gravitate towards specific types of fragrances, like sweeter pumpkins that have hints of cinnamon. I don't like overpowering cinnamon. Like if I just have like a candle that smells like straight up cinnamon, I can't do that. And this one probably has a fair amount of cinnamon in it, and it's also got like a ton of like that sugary sweet scent. I don't know that this is one I would repurchase a lot of, but it's nice to do. Like what I did with this is I actually cut each cube in half, and then I mixed it with a vanilla cookie crunch, and that was an absolutely delicious combination. But whipped pumpkin cream I feel like is one that a lot of people would really, really enjoy. The picture on it is kind of cute too, so it's like a little cupcake with frosting. It looks very fall. But anyway, I think a lot of people would really like one. And that's kind of why I wanted to mention it, even though I don't like love it, but I feel like this is one that most of you guys would absolutely adore. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Scentsationals line. So I tend to not like these as much as the Better Homes and Gardens, but I did find two that I thought would be lovely. These are not bakery scents. Not at all. They're a little bit more like manly, almost cologne type scents. The first is Blackberry Cashmere. And these are nice because you get like a row of the cashmere and a row of the blackberry cider, which is what both of these are. So cashmere, vanilla, blackberry cider. And when you mix one of each of these together, it's a very like, I would say it's a cologne type scent, but it's almost like a feminine cologne. The blackberry cider really definitely sweetens up that cashmere vanilla. They're a really nice combination together. I would have never thought to pair the two, but it definitely works. It is definitely an autumnal scent, and it's more of like a masculine, slightly feminine, autumnal, like musky type of blend. So there you have it. I think it's a good one to try during the fall. And then along the same lines, I grabbed white sandalwood, and you will forever be my always. It's a little saying they have underneath there. I thought that was a little cheesy. They did kind of change up the look of these Scentsationals. They got a little bit of a makeover, but anyway, this is nice. I actually have this melting in my guest bathroom right now. It's a really pretty color blue. It actually reminds me of the blue of my walls here. But this one is, it's definitely a sandalwood scent, but it's a really soft, powdery sandalwood. It's not super masculine, but very, I would say this is very like gender neutral. I feel like men and women would both smell this and go, oh, that's nice. You know, like it's not something that you would immediately go, I love that. But the more you smell it, the more you're like, that's really nice. And it is seasonally appropriate. So I definitely wanted to toss it in here into like the fall favorites, because I think it's definitely like a fragrance that you would want to melt when it's cold out, so either in the fall or in the winter time. Just really, really nice. So white sandalwood from Scentsationals is definitely worth seeking out. So those are all of my picks. I kept these in my Walmart bag so that I would remember to like put them aside for the video, because as you can see, I have melted most of these. So I wanted to give you guys a really kind of like accurate description, so I needed to refresh my memory on some of them, especially ones that I was melting last year as well from Scentsy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your fall wax picks. I'm like starting to like get tongue twisted. Let me know what your fall wax picks are down below. And thank you guys so much for watching my home fragrance week. I hope that you've been enjoying this. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow in Friday Favorites and Flops. We'll see if I can take a break from work long enough to be able to check in with you guys on some beauty stuff for the week. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.